She was a great kid. Vigils held to honor teen found slain in West Van Park. Imagine a life brimming with potential, a future painted with vibrant dreams, suddenly extinguished. This is the tragic reality following the death of 16-year-old Kaylah Love, whose life was brutally cut short in East Garfield Park. Her story demands to be heard. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Kaylah's body was discovered at Horan Park on West Van Buren Street. The grim discovery was made on a Monday, around 4:50 p.m. The scene painted a horrifying picture. She had suffered severe head trauma and multiple stab wounds. The Cook County Medical Examiner officially ruled her death a homicide. The cause of death was determined to be multiple injuries related to a brutal assault. The community has responded with an outpouring of grief and solidarity. Vigils and memorials have been held to honor Kaylah's memory. These gatherings serve as a powerful call for justice. A balloon release was organized, featuring her favorite colors, black and purple. People shared cherished memories and expressed their profound grief. The first memorial was held at Manly Career Academy, where Kaylah was a student. Kaylah was described as a loving sister, a cherished middle child. She was a talented chef with ambitious culinary aspirations. Her creativity shone through her love for music, drawing, and decorating. She was seriously considering pursuing culinary arts in college. Her future was bright, filled with promise and potential. Now, that future has been stolen. Police have identified a person of interest in connection with Kaylah's death. However, as of now, no charges have been filed. Authorities are urging anyone with information to come forward and help bring justice to Kaylah. Cook County Crime Stoppers is offering a reward of up to $10,000. This reward is for information that leads to an indictment or arrest in the case. Investigators are working tirelessly to uncover the truth. They are diligently tracking down leads and speaking with potential witnesses. Every piece of information, no matter how small, could be crucial. The pursuit of justice for Kaylah is paramount. Disturbingly, there are reports of a fight near the park the day before Kaylah's body was found. Officers reportedly checked the area but found nothing. This raises serious questions about the initial police response. An internal investigation is now underway into the actions of the responding officers. The community is rightfully demanding accountability for the initial response. Were there missed opportunities to prevent this tragedy? Kaylah's family is now faced with the unimaginable task of planning her funeral. Instead of supporting her dreams, they are mourning her loss. This is a heartbreaking burden for any family to bear. Family members, friends, faculty, and elected officials came together to honor her memory. Their collective grief underscores the profound impact of Kaylah's death. They are united in their call for justice and accountability. The emphasis is on the devastating loss of a young life filled with potential. Kaylah's dreams were stolen, and her family deserves answers. The community stands with them in their grief and their fight for justice. The community is committed to keeping the pressure on until justice is served. The healing process will be long and arduous for everyone affected. It is crucial that the community does not forget Kaylah and continues to push for justice. The loss of Kaylah is the loss of a productive member of the community. She was someone who had a positive effect on the people around her. Her absence will be deeply felt. The tragic death of Kaylah Love is a stark reminder of a larger, more pervasive issue, the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women, MMIW. While Kaylah was not Indigenous, her case shares unsettling similarities with the systemic issues that contribute to the disproportionate violence faced by Indigenous women and girls. The MMIW crisis is a complex web of historical trauma, systemic racism, and jurisdictional challenges. Indigenous women are often targeted due to their vulnerability, lack of resources, and the historical legacy of colonization. Their cases often go unsolved, and their stories are often ignored. The lack of media attention, inadequate law enforcement response, and jurisdictional complexities contribute to the underreporting and underinvestigation of these cases. This creates a climate of impunity where perpetrators are emboldened and families are left without answers. The MMIW crisis is not just a statistic. It is a human tragedy that affects entire communities. It is a call to action for all of us to stand in solidarity with Indigenous women and girls and demand justice for the missing and murdered. Kaylah's case, while distinct, highlights the systemic issues that can contribute to vulnerability and violence, particularly among young women of color in marginalized communities. Factors such as poverty, lack of access to resources, and exposure to violence can create a perfect storm of risk. These systemic issues are often intertwined with historical injustices and ongoing discrimination. They create barriers to opportunity and perpetuate cycles of violence. Addressing these issues requires a multifaceted approach that includes investment in education, job training, and mental health services. It also requires addressing the root causes of poverty and inequality. This means challenging systemic racism and discrimination and creating a more just and equitable society for all. Only then can we truly protect vulnerable populations and prevent future tragedies. In the wake of Kaylah's death, the community's response has been a testament to the power of collective action. Vigils, memorials, and calls for justice have demonstrated the community's unwavering commitment to finding answers and holding those responsible accountable. Community vigilance is crucial in preventing and solving crimes. When community members are engaged and empowered, they can serve as eyes and ears for law enforcement and provide valuable information that can help solve cases. Community support is also essential for healing and recovery. When families and communities are grieving, they need access to resources and support services that can help them cope with their loss and rebuild their lives. This includes mental health counseling, support groups, and financial assistance. Kaylah's story, like the stories of countless other victims of violence, underscores the urgent need for increased awareness and advocacy. We must raise awareness about the systemic issues that contribute to violence and demand action from our elected officials and law enforcement agencies. We must advocate for policies and programs that address the root causes of violence and protect vulnerable populations. This includes investing in prevention efforts, improving law enforcement response, and providing support services for victims and their families. We must also hold our elected officials accountable for their actions and demand that they prioritize the safety and well-being of all members of our community. Only through collective action can we create a safer and more just society for all. Kaylah's story cannot end here. Her memory deserves to be honored with justice. We need your help to ensure that her killer is brought to justice and that no other family has to endure this pain. If you have any information about Kaylah's death, please contact the Cook County Crime Stoppers at 800-535-STOP. Your information could be the key to solving this case and bringing closure to Kaylah's family. Beyond this specific case, we urge you to become an advocate for change. Support organizations that are working to prevent violence and protect vulnerable populations. Educate yourself about the systemic issues that contribute to violence and speak out against injustice. Write to your elected officials and demand that they prioritize the safety and well-being of all members of our community. Together, we can create a safer and more just society for all. Let Kaylah's memory be a catalyst for change. Let us honor her life by working to prevent future tragedies.